Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a simple but delicious cranberry tart. Couldn't be easier to make. It takes just a few ingredients, and this is a great dessert that you can use on your Thanksgiving table this year. Let me take you over the ingredients before we get started. You're going to need some fresh cranberries, some granulated sugar, some orange juice, some water, unsalted butter, a little bit of flour, some orange zest, and you're going to also need a 9-inch pie crust that I have just put into a 9-inch tart pan with a removable bottom. Now, I have a recipe on my website if you want to make your own basic pie crust, which this is what it is. It's a basic pie crust, or you can buy it at the store. I know around this time of year, things like pie crusts are super cheap because, you know, everyone's baking, and of course it's the holiday season, so stock up, keep it in the freezer for whenever you need it. Now, I absolutely love cranberries. I love that they're tart. I love that they're kind of chewy in a way, and when you cook them down, they become really thick and delicious, and it's going to go perfect with the pie crust. So, first thing you want to do is get your oven hot to 400, get that ready. Second thing you want to do is prep your pie crust in your little tart pan, and I put it on a baking sheet that's lined with aluminum foil, just in case any juices were to spill over. It's one less thing for me to clean up. So, with that done, let's go to the stove so we can cook up our cranberries. I have a saucepan over medium-high heat. I'm just going to add in my cranberries, my water, my freshly squeezed orange juice, with a little bit of pulp in there, which is totally fine, and the orange zest. I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and I'm going to let this cook for about 3 minutes or so, or until the cranberries start popping. My cranberries look perfect. They're all just about popped. I'm going to turn this down now to about medium-low. I'm going to add in my sugar. Looks like a lot of sugar, but that's because cranberries are very, very tart, and they really do need it. Give that a stir. I'm also going to add in a touch of flour. Perfect. Crank the heat back up to medium, and let this cook for about a minute or so, or until it's nice and thick. My cranberry mixture looks perfect. I'm going to add now a little bit of butter, just to make it really creamy and kind of luxurious. I like to use that word, makes me feel fancy. Stir that in, because the cranberry mixture is so hot, it's going to easily melt the butter in no time, which it has. So now I'm just going to put this into our tart pan, and as you can see, it's not like a whole lot. It makes just a very thin layer, but that's what you want, because cranberries are so tart that it would be completely overpowering if you had any more mixture than this. And besides, this is a really nice, thin, crispy tart, and once we dust it with confectioner sugar, it is just delicious and looks beautiful. So now I'm just going to make this nice and even, or as even as I can make it. And I'm going to put this into the oven, 400 degrees, for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until the mixture is nice and bubbly and the crust is a beautiful golden brown color. And then we're going to let it cool completely before I show you how to serve it. After baking, I let my tart cool completely, so now I can handle it. And it's so easy, right? And now I'm just going to take it out. I'm going to put this on a little fall-inspired. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? Now, we are going to cover this with confectioner sugar, just because I want to. Look at that. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Have some of the red peeking out. And that's just time to cut in. The cranberry mixture has gone almost jammy. Like, it's almost like a jam tart, but with cranberries. I'm telling you, it's so good. Couldn't be easier. You can make this on a weeknight if you've got friends coming around and you just don't know what to do. If you have some pie crust on hand and a bag of cranberries, you're good to go. But this is also a great addition to your Thanksgiving table, of course. And it tastes so much better than you can imagine. And I mean that. Wow. Wow. That's it. I don't know what else to say. It's good. It's still tart. It's not overly sweet at all. So if you are having quite a few really sweet things on your dessert table for Thanksgiving, this is a great addition that if someone that doesn't like super sweet things will go crazy for. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me. To get this recipe and others, go to www.laureandthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.